Yo! Video games.
I don't know. I feel like it's the only thing there. No Shredder's Revenge. That sucked. We got Chrono Cross. We got Mother. No Pixel. It's Triangle Strategy. Kerbo. I don't even think we saw Batman or Sunbreak. We got Fire Emblem. We got Boot Camp. You know what we got? Microsoft. Woo! That's a no on the bingo. Oh, I forgot. All right, listen, all you candy asses. Everyone who told me you're gonna be disappointed, it's not gonna happen. Get ready for copium. Suck on that hopium and then suck on the copium. Fuck you. I got Xenoblade 3. Fuck you. And it's coming out before Zelda. Before Zelda. Xenoblade 2 came out 8 months after Zelda, and 3 is coming out before Breath of the Wild 2. Something happened to that game's development. I'm like looking at him like it almost looks like Fire Emblem.
生きるために戦う。戦うために生きる。それが俺たちの世界。アイオニオンだ。なぜ君がその選択をしたんだ。
倒す相手がいるから戦う。
これが本当のお前なのかよ。
やっぱりこうなるんだ。
もう敵同士じゃない。
いいよね、時間たくさんあって。
もう一度未来にかけてみないか。
私らの命を何だと思ってる。
彼らはもう仲間じゃない。奴の糧だ。
目指せ。
So it's
何だと思ってる。
彼らはもう仲間じゃない。や
that looks like Bionis or yeah. Bionis and Bionis' head.
目指せ。体験の突き立つ大。
That is Gormot's tail right there, and that's Galahad Fortress.
剣の突き立つ大地。
And that's the arm.
お前らの本当の敵を倒すために。
今ここにある命、君だけに背負わせはしない。この瞳の日時計が満タンになったからってなくした気持ちは満たされねえんだ。日時計破壊しましょう。世界にあだなす存在、塵一つ残さず消し去りなさい。
Yeah, this is Melee and Nia right there. And that looks like Gormot's head frozen, right? Or not Gormot. That's like Uriah's frozen head right there. We're only going for a 12.
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight. That's the way of our world.
So the vibe I'm getting is that Bionis and Mechonis are going to be fighting with the war with Allrest.
Ionios.
Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it.
Yeah,
I saw this.
because that was that right there is an Indoline.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not.
There's their Van Damme. There's always a Van Damme with that's usually military related who has a cross scar somewhere on his face. And all Xeno games going all the way back to Gears. So
What enemies?
these are interesting on the backs and stuff. I'm trying to think of what that could be related to.
Fine for you, isn't it? All that time you've got.
You could try
And she's Gormati.
to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snuffing do you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his feud.
His...
Sword march. The land pierced by a great sword.
Swordmot. Land pierced by a great sword. So Mechonis's, or was it Bionis's? I think it was Mechonis's sword pierced Gormott.
It's the only way you're gonna defeat the...
That's kind of interesting. That looks like Machina Forest there. I don't know what's going on here. But it looks like there's a...
The only way you're gonna
Rail
defeat
grinding.
the real enemy.
That looked like Torna.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you shoulder it all alone. What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace the friends we've lost. The flame clock, it has to go.
She's talking about a clock. I'm assuming that's relating to the blue shit on them. Also,
The friends we've lost. The flame clock, it has to go.
that is a Blade Eater jewel. So, like Nia, assuming she's a Blade Eater.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
What are they saying there? Ouroboros would bore this world?
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
Nia going full dark mode. Oh no, that's Nia. That is 100% Nia. Spoilers alert for all you people who didn't play Xenoblade 2. Yeah, that's Nia. That is 100% Nia. And that's Melia.
Ouroboros abhor this world. They must be erased without a trace.
Yeah, and that's Uriah. Okay, I'm gonna... So something happened at some point, and the rifts are more than likely the cause. Has Nia taken the Jin path? Maybe. Alright, I'll jump in here.
It's pre-port.
Oh god, Nico's in here. I'm so
We
sorry.
fucking finally been waiting for you. Dude, I've literally been waiting. I was like, dude, at the moment I said to myself, I was like, they're gonna save it for the end, and I go, here it goes, guys, here it comes. Xenoblade 3, you ready? You ready? And I see a guy playing a flute, I'm like, there it is!
As soon as you heard the guy speak, you knew. You knew from the accent.
You knew.
You're like, you knew.
I knew the moment I saw it. The moment I saw it.
I actually thought it might have been Fire Emblem when I saw the guy on the flute. I was like, is it maybe Fire Emblem? It almost looked like a Trails or Cold Steel character a bit.
Nah, man.
Can we just say the art style looks fucking
Looks great.
Yeah, it looks much better than 2.
It looks
Space.
so much better than 2.
Didn't see space, but not hating it. Still not mad.
Okay, so yeah, it's not going to be in space. It's not going to be a spacefaring game. It's literally about Bionis and Alrest being forcibly merged, which I guess that explains Future Connected a lot.
Did you see Metalface's face on that giant robot?
Yeah, so I mean, even the guy who was summoning all the little paper dolls, it had like a, I think it was Mechonis's head on it, on like the design
so cool.
of it.
I saw one guy who looked like he was quite literally holding the Monado, like the weapon he was holding
I
looked
caught
like
that
the Monado. I was like, what the fuck?
It's got all the weapons from Blade 2. Like it has
It also
the
looks like-
disc, the hammer, the great sword.
A younger.
Also looked like a big
I
stone.
think I saw
banana
Van
with
Damme
big
in there
spoon.
somewhere.
Well, there's always a Van Damme in every Xeno game. They don't always translate it correctly, but there's always a Van Damme. He's always military related. He always has like a cross scar or paint or an actual physical scar on his face.
Metalface's face, man.
It is Metalface's face. Well, at least see that kind of looks like a Monado right there. What that guy's holding. Kind of.
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. I was like,
well, we know
like,
from
that
Future
definitely
Connected,
looked
we
like
already know
Monado.
about that. You know.
Yeah, so it looks like he can. I mean, okay, because Future Connect Shulk makes a new Monado, like a homebrew one.
Monado Rex.
Yeah, so he makes a homebrew one. So it's like, okay, so this is way in the future. So, from what I gathered
by the
about
way, the moment we saw the super pan shot where you saw the whole world and how far it was drawn out, I was like, Simmons is getting the biggest nut right now.
Yes,
Look
absolutely.
At that giant world.
He screamed yes for like 2 minutes, like straight.
It's like yes.
Like this was like yeah.
Yeah, so
like
they're clearly going big with this. That's Uriah's
Look at
head
that,
right
yeah.
there in the back. Which is interesting because the landmass looks like he's on the fallen arm, the guy running. And again, we're all looking at YouTube compression, so it's like it's not gonna look Horizon good because it's a fucking Switch. But like,
well, this is the land.
What
I
do you guys
mean,
do?
man, it's like
The void.
I mean, Simmons already kind of gave Nico warning that we're going to be talking about this. But this looks like the landmass.
Fine. I'm not really getting. I mean,
This looks like the
seriously, it's
landmass,
fine.
you know.
this
You know
looks
what I'm talking about at the end.
this looks a lot like a lot of this seems like my guess from what I'm looking at here. This is all fallout from the fucking Zohar leaving the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because in Xenoblade 1, you only still see the Bionis, you know, still kind of lingering, but you don't see, like, it doesn't show the Mechonis anywhere. So,
No. But
so,
we're kind of. Well, I think that's
Yeah,
Mechonis.
look at that thing right there in his hand. The guy with the red, red
Yeah.
and like.
yeah,
That
it
looks
kind of
almost
looks
like a fucking
it
Monado,
looks
dude.
like the Rex. a little
Monado
bit.
3.0. It's a Monado 3.0.
It has to go.
Monado.
It's clearly the
yo.
Mechonis form, and
One of
like
those no pun has like big poofy anime hair.
Boris
could be a
aboard
hat.
Okay,
this world. They must be
Cat Girl's
erased.
got a gem in her chest. She's got to be a blade.
Yeah, I know. It's because there's
Well, yeah,
Nia.
Well, we know who that is.
There's Nia with
so.
her Blade Eater blade. So yeah, and the girl I said, you know,
course,
she has a Blade Eater blade in her chest, which is interesting because I wonder because it doesn't really explain. Okay, so if the worlds are combined, is that Blade shouldn't exist anymore since the ether flow.
We
has
don't
been
know
cut
how
off.
that affected the blades, though. Like we were talking about, we don't know how.
No, we don't. Yeah, they actually, it's a good point. Someone pointed out they didn't show any combat in the trailer. It was all mostly cinematic and a little bit of running around.
They showed what you wanted. They showed you the world.
Yeah.
World,
the other
baby.
trailers, they were like that though too, weren't they?
Well, the other trailers are mostly
exploration?
a lot of the old trailers were mostly like kind of just strict gameplay, and then maybe like some lines thrown in or whatever. Usually, what they've done for X and 2 is the first trailer would show directed by, music by, character designed by. They didn't do any of that in this one, which was interesting because they totally did that for parts, for X and Part 2. But yeah,
But we all know who the composer is. Like,
do we? I don't. Hold on. Let me check.
Do we really need to go there?
Hold up. Okay.
I want to analyze the giants. Like, is that the Mechonis next to its blade? Like, or is that something else?
I think that's the Mechonis blade, right? That's Sword Valley. That's the
yeah.
That's
it's
Galahad
the blade, but
Fortress.
What is the thing next to it? Is that the Mechonis or is that something else? It looks like
in the
Titan
top
split in
corner.
half.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about? The
that
top
looks
corner
like,
up there?
I recognize that. I know that
Yeah,
thing.
it's the Mechonis blade.
Yeah. Yes, it's Mechonis. But what Titan are you? What are you fucking talking about? Otherwise, this is Uriah next to it in front of it. That's Uriah, but Uriah's literally cut in half. So it's very much going to be. And the guy says it in the trailer. He
It's
calls
on top
it.
of a mountain too. Yeah, I just noticed that. It's like laying cleave.
Well, the
on mountain.
Van Damme says right here.
But the land pierced by a great sword.
Calls it
I
Sword
can also
Mon.
tell this game seems like it's gonna be sad as shit.
Good.
Oh,
they're over there
I
playing.
don't
like,
care.
sad
I'm
fucking
glad
songs,
we've
and
finally
they're
seen stuff about it, man. Like,
Dude, that big ass sword's got to be a Monado, so like an ancient Monado or some shit like that.
Well,
Just
like
pure
the
straight.
well,
Well, it was.
I'm gonna
No.
cool that sword.
Well, it was it was main as sword, but yeah, the Monado that Shell Cult is just a smaller, like human-sized version of that.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait. Is the Monado, does the Monado change depending on whose hand it grasps?
Kind of. All right.
It like shrunk to be like handled by a person on the Bionis.
Well, if we're claiming, like, if we go with Nico's theory that he's the one dude's holding the Monado-esque thing,
Well,
it's completely different from the first.
so like Monados are not really a thing after Xenoblade 1. That's why Shulk has to make a little like custom firmware. His Linux Monado in Future Connect. Because he makes a decision at the end of 1 that he wants a world without gods, yada yada yada. My guess, looking at the whole, looking at the trailer as a whole and what they're talking about, it sounds to me like Bionis is, because he says the name at the beginning of the trailer. He calls
Living to fight.
He calls it like Ionis or something.
Yeah.
That's the way of our world.
Wouldn't know what the Bionis is.
Ionios.
If it showed up, they'd be like,
He calls it Ionios. I'm trying to.
There it is. Metal face.
When he says
that shit looks cool.
So I'm trying to think. So I'm trying to think of a quote. Okay, Ionios. Indoline is he referring to? Indoline and Bionis?
I don't know, maybe.
Because there is an Indoline guy at the beginning of the trailer.
It looks like fucking Metal Face merged into Metal Gear Rex.
So
that's a good way of looking at it.
So I'm very, very sure that this game's going to be about a war between Machina and Homs versus all the different races in Allrest. Well, spoilers, Earth. You can kind of see there's a part where like all the flute guys are playing, and I think those are Homs helmets from Xenoblade 1. Like, yeah, like the general design and flow of the... and that's kind of when I knew it wasn't Fire Emblem. When they showed the people running into battle, I was like, okay, it's actually Homs, like Homs from Xenoblade 1.
Yeah, kind of look like that.
Yeah, like right there, like kind of. Like you can see their helmets and shit. And their guns look like the big Homs guns. There's a little bit more on
thing. We've had multiple flute users.
Is there an official site?
Did they upgrade? Did Monolith update their site?
Well, I checked Monolith Soft itself. They didn't update their site, as far as I can tell.
They really went for like, this is like the opening of Xenoblade 1. Like,
yeah, very
similar.
So my guess is that it's literally about a war, because basically Homs and Machina didn't. They're probably just angry at each other for the worlds being merged. In kind of like everyone's whole, I'm gonna guess, life being massively disrupted. Shaka Zulu, you cannot post links in my chat. If you're a mod, you can whisper to them. I mean,
3 of them are in this channel right now.
Hello.
I literally, I could even do this just to check. Wow, Xenoblade.com.
I did a
Take
cool-
you to Xenoblade.
I'm just throwing out there, that was Melia, wasn't it?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
that's Melia.
oh, of course,
The one with the mask on, yeah. With the wing head. I'm like,
I mean, there's only
she
one
was talking
breed.
about like in that the interview, so that was the case. So she did it basically like leak and spoil this game. She was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be in Xenoblade 3.
Well, there's like only one person that really could be, considering the wing size.
The protagonists are named Noah and Mio.
And then of course, we already know who the other person was if you play 2.
Yeah.
No, that was Mia at the end. If you've seen Mia's blade form at the very end, the one with
Yeah.
the mask on, yes, that's Nia.
I mean, you see her crystal.
It's
Yeah.
about a war. Tootsies. I couldn't see anything.
It's pretty cut and dry.
No, there's nothing from Xenoblade X, and that's because I'm pretty sure Xenoblade X is the people are trapped in a purgatory.
I think like Melia's gonna represent her world, and Nia's gonna represent her
yeah.
world.
Like Nia's like fucking burn them all for whatever reason.
Like, who are these invaders or some shit? What the hell is a mech?
Has anyone shown anyone a website for the game? Chrono Cross Remaster's coming to everything, by the way.
Good.
Oh, good. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
I'm buying it on PlayStation.
Because I mean, it looked. I thought the up-res and everything and the models looked pretty good, but I could tell from the fights. I'm like, the fights still like they're chugging like hell.
Didn't
I'm
it? Right? Didn't it? Like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm not the only one who saw that. I'm like, why does it feel like it's
I
running
didn't
exactly?
I didn't see the game chugging, so I gotta go back and look at that.
Oh no, it was running about as well as the
fights were
PlayStation
still
version.
Pretty bad.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say,
I'll still.
did
I'll
you
still buy
want to
it.
do the after or the post direct rundown?
Yeah,
I have.
you want to go through the list?
I have the
Oh.
list.
Bingo card, yeah.
Or do you want to still analyze 3?
I'm looking for this website. I kind of like.
I can't find it.
Okay, spoiler. I'm not supposed to be here today. So I don't know how.
Well, it was worth it, right?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. But I'm just saying.
I mean, your week is all good now. You're
Yeah, dude, take the
you're
week
on
off. We
cloud
don't care.
nine.
But it begins the
Oh yeah, the
freaking,
legacy. Fucking
the legacy
begins.
Yeah, so the legacy has to begin. Unfortunately, I only have till September to do it.
That's plenty of time.
That's plenty of time. Nico has
Oh,
plenty of time to
Koizumi in the
100% that
Japanese.
game.
Okay, does anyone in my chat actually understand Japanese? I actually need to know this right away. Is anyone in chat actually fluent enough in Japanese to?
Or anyone in my chat fluent in Japanese.
So I actually need to know this.
I don't know if my mod Ema in here. No, he's not in here. I know one of my mods is completely fluent in Japanese.
気持ちは満たされねえんだひどけ
Yeah, it definitely got okay. I know where I've seen that circle. I know where I've seen that circle, on the
Zoom in.
No, it just hit me.
What circle?
The circle they're all wearing. It's right there.
On the armor.
It's right there on Shulk in Future Connect.
Oh.
Yeah,
His little belt thing.
Yeah, his little belt thing.
Well, like I said, he comes up with basically the Hilbert effect in 2.
Yeah.
Or in Future Connect, and like he would probably only go further from there in his invention, actually creating stuff that didn't exist. So he probably creates the technology that the world excels into.
Yeah.
Is the spear that Melee is using there, or the weapon that she's showing the trails, that's something that was also made by Shulk?
I forget what it's called.
Let me see it again.
I think so. You have 2 games to play. Future Connect will probably be the shortest, but I don't know if you want to play that after. Like 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hold on. Who the fuck was running there?
私らの命を何だと思ってる
彼らはもう仲間じゃない奴の糧だ
They said 6 characters. So...
Oh, by the way, I don't know if anyone else just saw that. When the guy's running, it looked like a collection orb.
What?
Right there. There's a little.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
There's a little tiny collection point.
I saw it.
Who's this?
So they say 6 characters. So we only know 2 characters.
Who's this running around? That's
We don't know if
that's a creature.
Blades make
That's
a comeback.
That's a creature from 2 walking around right there. Interesting. Yeah. So actually, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, this montage of gameplay, it shows. Let's see, how many characters does it show running there? Because I think those are probably the playable.
It kind of looks like the
like
Gormont
3 or
area.
4.
Yeah, there's Shulk's fucking thing.
彼らはもう仲間じゃない
These
奴
all
の
look
糧
like
だ
blade weapons.
Oh yeah. I see.
1.
Yeah, I see it.
The same guy. Noah. That's Noah. The Gormati cat girl. Nia descendant bus. Wait a minute. Did someone say they didn't see anything from Xenoblade X? That almost looks like a thing from Xenoblade X right there. On the ground, but...
Possibly.
3. Whoever this silver-haired guy is.
There's a screenshot I saw on Twitter. It kind of looks like the white sandy area from
Torna.
Torna, yeah.
Yeah. So they got boats. Boats ain't cheap.
Yeah, you can finally go into the freaking water.
You can always go in the water.
Well, I mean, in 2 it's the Cloud Ocean. You can't go too far.
Yeah. You can swim out there for a bit in some of those places.
Yeah, but there's nothing out there.
Right. Sometimes you find like
It doesn't seem like there's any like going to space or mech piling either, though.
I mean, that was
right.
our
I mean, that's a
goal.
mech-ish looking thing, but yeah.
That was our goal. It wasn't
that's
like
6.
We're not seeing anyone pilot anything.
That actually
though.
showed
I mean,
you all 6 characters in that montage right
I
there.
hope that's just not shown yet.
Red Scarf Man.
I really hope it's just like something that comes up later.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's interesting. All the buildings, they're all heading towards like a building that is shaped like this giant. It's just like a giant mech, and one of them is literally Metal Face. I almost wouldn't be surprised if are all these mechs based off of like things that we've seen before at some point. Like I don't know if about Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but there are other ones that.
That's Leftheria. That's Leftheria right there. They're in Leftheria. Leftheria is like in the ocean. There's a big spine of something there though. That's Leftheria.
Could be one of the Titans, maybe.
So it looks like I'm guessing like these characters because she's bird lady. What do they call the bird people? Fucking blanking. The High Entia. The High Entia.
Yeah.
She's High Entia. He's Homs. And
He's
it looks like
clearly
they're fighting the at this point in the trailer, they're fighting the Gormati girl, but they're friends here, so they're good friends. No one is being coerced.
You know it's Melia's descendant because it has
He's right on the back of that thing. Look at him.
Yeah.
it had the diluted Entia blood, so the wings weren't expanded all the way.
I like the. Oh yeah, that fucking hair, dude. Look at that hair on that Nopon.
Wow, the eyes look super anime on the Nopon. This.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So this is interesting. This almost looks like a testament from Xenosaga. Whatever this Anubis, looking motherfucker is.
Is it a hat? I thought it was hair.
No, the cloaked figures from Saga, like the blue, the red, the white.
From Xenosaga 3.
Well, they were all
really?
Yeah.
See some the Saga shit in there? Oh,
Maybe.
damn.
It kind of looks like that. More info on the UK side about each character.
Oh, really?
That's Melia. That's Nia. What Nia's standing on, I don't quite recognize. It looks like a number of different things. So.
Yeah, she looks like she became fucking England's leader. This is the Church of Rex.
I must wear a mask to hide my eternal sadness.
Let's see.
That's the vibe I'm getting from it.
I thought the whole big thing was a giant. No, it's the Titan on a mountain, just like cleaved. I wonder if like the sword when it showed up just did that.
Why do I not see anything on the UK side about the game?
I think someone posted in the Discord the UK trailer.
Hold on, I'm just.
Yeah, I still gotta beat Xenoblade 2 as well. I gotta check it out. I gotta do it.
Fighting to live.
Nico.
Well, you know, it seems like
We are.
your editor's kind of working out because you're getting through videos.
Yeah. No, it'll be
so
a lot more doable now.
Are
Too,
you
I won't be the one
letting-
editing these things too?
Yeah. Are you the one? Are you still doing like
Okay,
your
that
LPs, or are you like
that's-
splitting it?
This is more what the game's gonna look like.
Am I doing what, Al?
Are you letting like your editor do all the LP videos now? Splitting it,
Yeah,
doing
pretty much.
Okay.
Like I'll the direct for today. I'll probably edit that myself. He's already done the next episode of Lost Judgment, so I'll probably also get this up today and like an edited down version of
all right, hold on.
direct.
Because you'll get through your LPs like a lot faster. Now.
All right, so let's see here. Bringing together the futures of Xenoblade 1 and 2. This title will take place to the world of Ionos, home of 2 hostile nations. So it's spelled like that. Bionos. The nation Kiev's a nation Chat, wasn't there a nation in Xenogears called something like Kivez? That testament called like Graph and Executioner, right? A nation where mechanical technology was
What cutscene? But still, I had to bring it up.
a nation where mechanical technology was developed. Their armies composed of units consisting mainly of combat vehicles. They use units of small mobile weapons operated by soldiers riding them. Kislev. Now remember, Nintendo, and I found this out recently. I don't know if this is not supposed to be, but whatever. I don't give a fuck. NOA actually translates the game, and then NOE actually dubs it. NOE actually didn't translate 2. 1 did. So, it's really weird. Anyways, they've taken some liberties with names, so I'm curious if the Japanese maybe has a different name, if this is Kislev in Japan. Kev's Nation of Mechanical Technology was Agnes. This might be Ava. This is like Kislev and Ava in Xenogears. We'll see. Nation strong in ether, a magical technology. Their forces are built around units that specialize in ether combat. And they fight with small, mobile, autonomous weapons that use ether technology.
That feels like that would have to be Shulk's world, probably, because of the Magitech.
No, because ether was... Ether was pulled through the Zohar, and the core crystals were using them as basically like as master and slave.
Yeah, but there still has to be some ether, like.
So it's basically a nation of like fully just
it's magic. It's
artillery technology, and then the other one is like magical technology.
And these look like the these are like the robots that you find inside the world tree, but like sort of repurposed.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's why I think the.
Oh boy, I get to play.
Well,
this.
the helmets of those soldiers kind of look like I think the Indolin, right?
Yeah, these do kind of, yeah, and these are the Homs running away from it with Shulk's little shit on them. Yeah, these are blade weapons too, by the way. That they're holding.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, it doesn't show blades, so I wonder if these are like the generic blades,
or just retrofitted,
or just
And there's Nia. 6 soldiers hailing these.
So it seems like Melia is like the leader of the one nation, and then
our world, and Nia's the other world. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the leader of the other one. Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like this is all Bionis Mechanis, mostly Mechanis stuff, and like Hom stuff versus.
Because Nia's world wouldn't know what a fucking Mechon is.
Yeah.
Like, what are these robots?
Yeah. I mean, like Shulk and Fiora visited, but. Spoilers.
Well, like quite literally a collision between 1 and 2. That's pretty cool.
That guy looks like Zeke, but fucking pale gray. Who's posting these in the Discord, by the way?
That's really cool.
Fiora's probably.
Someone's posting the character.
So what's interesting about Mio right here is that she has. It looks like they've also stepped up their game on the texturing on character work here. Like the jacket texturing looks really good. Anyways, yeah, Mio here, she has a Blade Eater core crystal, which I'm curious how that works. Because they didn't, the assumption was no, but like, can Blades, is she related to Nia? Can Blades reproduce? They don't really ever say if they can or can't in 2. Or is she just another Gormati who became a Blade Eater? So
yeah, shading was really cool.
She
it's
looks
kind of
she
uses
looking. Nia's weapons, and she looks like Nia. So
yeah.
I mean, could be maybe her just posing.
At that point, we're getting into cloning. And like,
we don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
So the protagonist Noah is one of the protagonists of Xenoblade 3 and a soldier of Kiv's. Noah is also an officer who mourns for soldiers who've lost their lives on the battlefield. Oh, this is gonna be a great game. This is gonna be.
That's been sadness.
Life is the central theme. I'm like, oh, this game's gonna fuck you up, dude.
Life and death, 2 sides of the same coin.
Life and death.
It's gonna be Monolith Soft months. It's not gonna be Mondays anymore. It's gonna be months.
Yeah, so I'm getting like Valkyrie profile vibes from that.
You want to talk about depressing? Jesus.
But yeah, look at the like scroll down some and see that guy's hair. Like look how the hair is like shaded. It's got this like painterly look about it.
Yeah, Lands.
It looks really. It actually looks really good. I mean, I know it's actually probably done in a way to almost like save on like how much.
Yeah.
It's like instead of like smooth shading, it's kind of like very kind of distinct, but it looks.
His character
fucking
makes him
great.
kind of look like he looks like Zeke kind of.
So Lands is an ally of Noah who wields a great sword that doubles as a shield. Although that's interesting because he's Indoline, which is from 2, and this guy is definitely a Homs from 1. Interesting. I don't know how to pronounce this. Yune, a childhood friend of Noah and Lands who has a sharp tongue and rough personality. She specializes in healing her allies in battle. Mio, the other protagonist of this story. Mio was a soldier of Agnes and an Offseer like Noah. So an Offseer is interesting. I wonder what an Offseer actually means.
Probably has to deal with the flute that they're both wielding. Might be story-centric, would have to be.
Teon, that's a good point, Chris. A tactician who fights alongside Mio using his smarts and insight. So he's like Akos.
That was cool, dude. Like his like paper origami like weapons was actually kind of dope.
Yeah.
And Senna, this soldier is an ally of Mio and Tyon. Despite her petite figure, Senna wields immense physical. Well, there you go, Neo. Tiny character wielding big hammer.
Tiny girl wields biggest hammer.
There you go.
Fucking Persea all over again.
There you go. It's Meru all over again.
Pretty much.
Oh, that's a girl. I thought that was a guy character.
What?
Oh,
I don't know, man. We were getting
with a
super
huge
excited. I
hammer.
wasn't paying attention too much to the characters. They were all fast too.
Hey, you were getting super excited. I probably have the least involved of all 4 of us here, and I even kept my cool.
Hey man, we got a lot of good shit in this.
Oh shit! Someone's found art. Where did you find this art?
I don't know. I think it's Crownless King posting this art.
Where is he finding this shit?
For, like, all the characters?
Yeah, hold on. Let me pull it out for you.
So I said that character looks like Zeke a little bit.
Oh, good. Tasteful tattoo
Yeah,
on Bula.
that really does look like Nia. Fuck, it really does.
Oh, maybe he's not Indoline. Maybe he's.
Whoa.
Maybe he's like sort of. Maybe he's like Mechonis.
Yeah, that is
Or
the skin color.
he might be
That
a
is.
Machina.
Yeah. He's not.
Dunvan
Yeah,
in the
his
Mechon
body
chick
is part
had a child.
seemingly. Yeah.
That says
Ooh.
Nagao or something. Look at that. That's a Zone of the Enders logo right there. Whatever.
Oh my
No, shut
god,
up.
you're right, it is.
No, shut up. Don't pay attention.
Totally is. Jehudi. That's some Zone of the Enders looking logo.
Here's was it your favorite character, Nico? Lolly with a
Yeah,
big ass
small girl
hammer.
with an enormous hammer.
Yo, no,
Big
point of
hammer.
reference.
I
Point
actually
of
like her
reference.
hair. Like I like
She's
her.
got
Does she
a-
have a
it's got, like,
crystal?
blue fire.
She's got a gem in her chest.
She's got a crystal in her chest.
She has
She
a gem in her
does.
chest.
She has a
Okay,
core
okay,
crystal,
okay, so
and she has
she-
Bridget's. She has Bridget's hair.
Oh
Yup.
shit, that's true.
Yup.
She has Bridget's
I was
hair.
just about to point that out.
And she kind of looks like the Morak's brother.
Who?
Morak's brother,
Oh. Yeah. Niall, not Niall. Niall.
not now. Fuck, whatever his name is.
Niall's descendant.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Are
is
you
this
guys noticing too? There's actually a
blue
color
line?
theming for all these characters,
I'm
right?
starting to
Yeah.
think that. Okay, so if let's say
like a-
Blades, like disappeared after the Zor left. What if these are just like the artificial blades, like Poppy, like made to look like them?
Maybe, but they don't. Poppy doesn't. Poppy has a driver furnace. That's how they're powered. This is a core crystal right there.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
this
this
girl.
straight
So the
up.
What if it's made
the
to look
girl
like
with the
that,
hammer
though?
is being blue. The girl with the gun lance thing was yellow. The main guy was red. I think the other guy with the big sword. Is
I think because they're the 6 characters, they probably all have like.
Yeah.
They're all just.
Archetype.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
color.
see like at
Yo,
the bottom,
yo.
like, next to their legs, they have like this
Hold
like
up.
radiant that
Hold
like
up,
goes
that's a
up
gun
through.
staff.
Yeah,
That
the
is
gun
a-
staff.
That's
Yeah.
a straight up gun staff with a.
It
Oh,
is.
that's
It
fucking
is a
Charlotte's gun. Charlotte's gun with fucking
Charlotte's
Yo.
gun, but wielded by a high end and everyone's got
It's-
a big circle.
It's Charlotte and Millie's descendant. Is she gonna be the
Art-
killer?
I think art is
Is she
really
gonna
good.
save?
I like this art.
That's good.
Yeah, this is a. I'm sorry, but it's a significant step up from 2.
It is. No, it is. It's like
Yo,
it's like
yeah.
It's like Xenosaga 3. It got better at the last one.
Can
Like,
I make one? can I make one nerdy point out that what was this Afro dude's name?
Orange.
This dude's wielding a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh like deck builder.
Hell
thing.
yeah, he does.
Yeah, his name is Tyon.
Kill you.
I think there's quite literally like a Naruto character that does exactly what he's doing too.
His
Like, the
coat
guy, like,
kind of looks
wields, like,
familiar
Paper's
though.
Kid.
Like,
Dude,
But yeah, so he's orange. So
yeah.
Have you? Hey, who's in Crownless? Did you know where the? Oh wait, you did show it. Oh yeah, you missed it. I just had to scroll back up.
I think it's cool though.
Yeah, I'm liking this red blade though. This
She looks almost exactly like
she's
Nia.
just Nia. She's just Nia, man.
yeah,
Like, same weapon,
she-
same body
Her
type,
theme
same
might be
crystal.
white. Yeah,
this is
white.
This is Nia, but as
Orange,
a 15-year-old
yellow.
hot-headed kid.
Bluish yellow, orange, kind of more bluish. This guy's like real blue green. Well, they have like a
Yeah.
green thing, so like the color, he's green, blue, yellow, orange, and then white.
I think white for
That's good. That's
for
good.
that
That's good
girl.
color. You know,
And-
spread out.
And then and the main guy we saw earlier, who you showed earlier,
Red.
was red.
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 Yeah.
Love
No,
it. Love it. Jin. Oh my God.
he looks like a
Generic
young.
anime protagonist.
He looks like okay. So
Yeah.
the other thing I've noticed too is on the Bionis people, they have this weird tattoo here.
Yep.
And
Chad and Joker had a baby. That's true, Miles.
Yeah, she's got that same tattoo.
I don't
She's
see it
got
on
it right on
yeah.
her right breast.
Right on
Where
her
does
tit.
he have it?
I
Yeah,
didn't
the
see it on
he's got
him.
it on,
Tit.
It's not showing where it is on him.
on who?
Tyon. I don't see the tattoo on him, but I see it on
Chin.
her
Chin. It's on his chin.
chin.
Cool designs. Really cool.
Oh, on the Mekon guy? Yeah, it's on his chin.
Huh.
Yeah, it's
Well,
on
it's
his
cov-
chin.
It's covered in the
Red
artwork.
dude's got is on his right hand, and she's got it on the booba.
The
So,
booba.
That does look like a Monado for sure, like a Shulk
Really
style.
does.
Got
Yeah.
got like a weird spiral like handle.
It does.
Like, yeah, but yeah, it's like it's a better improved.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
on
straight
Lands.
up Monado.
Oh no, Lands.
It
Sorry,
looks
they're
a
not
little-
Tyon. Lands has it
looks
on
a
his
little
chin.
like the Monado fused into Pyrus Sword.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Where
an
is
observation.
where the fuck is Pyramithra? That's probably gonna be a big part of the game.
Yeah, they're not gonna show that right away.
Yeah. Where are they? And will
dead.
will
Shut up, Alice King.
and
Shut
will
up with that
Luis
comparison.
will Usia show up? That's the other question.
They're stuck in Sakurai's video game and they can't get out.
Yeah, he's on. Oh wait, no. Is he from? He's from the other country. Yeah, he's with Mio.
So we know. So what 3 is from Blade 1. So we know it's Melia's descendant. It's the Mekon guy. Who's the other one? Would it be the Afro guy?
It's her. The High Entia, the Homs, and then the Machina. It's literally all. It's one of each race from Xenoblade 1. It's a High Entia, a Machina, and a Homs. And then it looks like there's a Blade Eater, and I'm guessing just a generic human,
Driver?
just a generic driver.
Nah,
Yeah.
there's no just generics.
Well, I mean, it's like.
I don't think it'd be generic. There's got to be something. With
Well, it's like there's a lot more races in 2, and like she's Gormati, obviously, but
Yeah, I'm seeing what they meant. So it was kind of true then. Those leaks before that we were talking about that this is like quite literally the combining of 1 and 2, like in every way. Like the combining of their 2 worlds, the combining of like the 2 like 2 nations, one almost based on like Xenoblade 1 and one on Xenoblade 2, and then you got characters from like every type of character from both
I wonder if
games.
this guy is like Ryan's fucking descendant, like the hair kind of like
Ryan.
crazy hair. The
Wrong
guy in
time.
white.
You know what? I would bet money. So, what are the names? The
Lands.
3 with the tattoo. So we got the three with the
Nope.
tattoo on the tit, the
Yeah.
hand, and the
chin.
chin.
I can't figure out what the symbol means though yet.
Yeah. But we've also
All right, guys,
found-
I gotta head out. I gotta go get some dinner and get this this stream posted. So,
Have fun, Nico.
all right, guys, good chat.
shit.
I'm gonna watch
All right,
Simmons'
Nico.
reaction after this.
Nico, bye,
so-
Nico's chat.
So,
Bye, bye,
We'll
guys.
be here.
Bye.
We'll be here deep diving.
so I would bet money that we saw the Blade Eater crystal here. We identify another crystal on Hammer Girl.
Yeah.
I bet you his coat is hiding his crystal.
Yeah.
He might just be a regular human. That might be the distinction. It's like driver, blade eater, like, and that's like the three there. And then there's like the three separate types from Xenoblade 1: Machina, Entia, Homs. I'm thinking that might be how they sort of split the difference.
I can see that. So we have like a representation of 6 uniquely different main characters. I can see that.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's
They're
how
all
it's going to
good, they're
boil
all
down.
cool. I mean, the art's really good.
I wonder who the artist is. I should probably one of their internal artists. I think it looks kind of like one of the internal Monolith Soft artists who got probably promoted up.
Good stuff.
At least it's not designed by a computer this time.
It could be the artist from. It does kind of look like Saito. It could be Saito again. They just reined his horny ass in,
Well,
maybe.
the Entia chick does definitely look like Xenoblade 1 art.
It could be the same artist from 2. They just reined his horny ass in, maybe. It very easily could be. Saito has an active Twitter. You could probably confirm it pretty quickly.
Big ass Mechon. Yeah, it did a good catch on that Mechon. It definitely looks like the Mechon guy.
It does look similar. Like
Whoever this
these two to me are like, oh, it's Saito again, almost for sure, maybe.
I'm kind of glad they didn't make him kind of look like Shulk, the guy wielding the Monado, but he doesn't look like any of who he would have came from. Like if it's Shulk and fucking Fiora.
Yeah. From what I can tell, also, I don't... Unless anything changed, I don't think anything changed on their website. Monolith has not updated their website yet.
They'll probably come this week or sometime today.
It doesn't look like there's a dedicated website for this game yet. There's just pages of it on Europe and America.
September, man.
Announcement. Have fun.
Like, happy birthday to me in September.
Yeah, that's just a... Yeah, it's funny how some of these screenshots are just pulled... Like, you just look at this. Like, just screen grab. Not a... Screen grab, screen grab, screen grab. Not a screen grab. Not a screen grab. Screen grab.
Wire? It's kind of interesting.
Real quick, what shot is it? There was one shot that I was confused in. I'm like, okay, she's got white wings, but then in one of these shots, she's got black wings.
Yeah, it looks black.
Yeah, right there. You literally just passed it.
What?
Where it looks like she has black wings.
Yeah, where it looks like she's got like raven wings almost.
Yeah, it could just be shading.
Possibly. I mean, honestly, it looked a little too dark to be just shady.
Yeah. Hard to say.
I mean, it could be.
That's shots from the trailer.
Yeah. But like, they showed the leader, and she's got pure white wings as well. So, and that, I don't know. That's confusing.
And the two characters on the front are just the Mia character and the Blade 1 character, Shulk's descendant, like teaming up. I wonder if that's like the Monado shield that you just used to block the attack.
No, because
Yeah, see, that's right there. Maybe it's like a mood thing for her.
possibly.
Yeah, no, that looks a little bit like the shading though. Like it's dark.
Yeah, in that shot.
I swear what Chris is talking about happens.
Yo,
though.
Star Ocean, how you looking? How you looking, bro? You didn't look like this.
Yeah, no, you might be right, Chris. I think it's intentionally darker here.
Yeah.
I don't get the change in the Nopon eyes though. Like,
Oh, the eyes.
the eyes look super anime there. Like,
It's Nopon. It's Nopon. It's hard for me to care that much.
hey, Nopon are cool. Shut up. They're a great mascot.
Yeah, whatever.
Step up your game, Star Ocean 6.
I wonder if any of the Nopon will be team members. Isn't there always a Nopon team member in the games?
Tatsu.
What the fuck? He has the hair of the big dude. His big floofy hair kind of looks like the floofy hair guy.
Confirmed on Twitter, Saito is character designer. Well, there we go.
Like I said, he has an active Twitter. He probably would have said something by now.
Cool. Yeah, the Hannington girl kind of looks like a little bit like Charlotte. Maybe descendant of Charlotte and Ryan's kid and Shokin Fiora's.
Well, I don't think everything's just going to be about the kids of the kids of the former thing. I think the only one who I think might be an actual descendant is this Nia girl, Mio, Nia. They're both very similar. They're like 3-letter names.
Well, the Entia girl has to be descendant of Melia, like. 'Cause
Why?
The blood.
No, there's a whole fucking like half continent of like high Entia half-bloods at the end of Future Connect.
Yeah.
Don't be Entia racist, Al.
Shut up. You shut up.
Oh my god, the call out.
I don't know. It either is just Nia or it's like like you said, maybe like a clone, because it's so similar. It's barely changed. The outfit is only different. That's the only change.
Well, Saito also...
Shut up, Leon.
Takahashi confirmed in Twitter. Takahashi doesn't have a Twitter. His wife does. Let me check his wife's Twitter.
I'm stalking the wife.
She hasn't posted anything in a while.
Wife be stitching out to the world.
You're on. I do appreciate all the Triple H responses on my Twitter.
I will say though.
Yeah, live a live. I'll have to get back and talk about the other shit that was announced.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we can get to that after we're done talking here. Chris, you saw the list, right?
I still have the list.
Okay. So here's my thing. I think that, like, say the blades are gone. I think maybe these are just like these are just like artificial blades they created in remembrance to like the characters. It could be.
Nibel posts a statement on their Twitter. Monolith's Twitter hasn't announced anything either. From what let me check their Twitter.
I think that maybe
no, Monolith Soft's own Twitter hasn't said shit.
I think maybe at some point Tora got really good at making artificial blades to look like actual normal blades.
Oh, Nintendo.com, the American updated. Hi everyone, this is Tetsuya Takahashi from Monolith Soft. Just over 4 years since the release of Xenoblade 2, and 1.5 years since the release of Xenoblade Definitive Edition. We now bring you news regarding the latest game from Monolith Soft, Xenoblade 3. As the name indicates, it's the third installment in the Xenoblade series. We are currently making final adjustments to ensure we create the best game possible based on everything we've learned from the past entries in the series. The key visual features a broken greatsword of Mechonis and the body of Orion Titan with a gaping wound. I imagine everyone who saw the trailer was quite surprised by the final scene. What is this visual hinting at? I can't reveal that just yet. What I can tell you is that this visual was conceived quite some time ago. More precisely speaking, we came up with it sometime between the end of development on Xenoblade 1 and the beginning of development on Xenoblade 2. So it's not something we recently added to the series. Holy shit!
Wow.
We believe
When did Xenoblade 2 officially launch?
2017.
2017. Development would have had to start in like 14 or 15.
Development started in 2015.
So that means that original image or idea was coined.
That idea was
8 years ago.
That idea was coined before they really were done with X.
Yeah. Holy shit.
We believe the game will also be. We believe the game will be enjoyable for both those who've played Xenoblade 1 or Xenoblade 2, as well as those who will be playing a Xenoblade game for the first time. Characters were designed by Saito, Masasugu Saito, who also designed the characters for Xenoblade 2. While we can't reveal them at this time, Koichi Mugetani created some of the game's key artwork. I don't know who that is. As you can see, familiar staff members with the Xenoblade series have once again come together to create this game. The game's music was also handled by artists who've contributed to the series in the past. The music for Xenoblade 3 was composed by Yasunori Mitsuda, Manami Kyoto, Ace, which is Tamori Kudo, Chico, Kenji Hiramatsu, and Mariam Abu Nasir, which is his protege. She's great. The music in the game maintains the unique Xenoblade touch while also taking on a new challenge, namely that of integrating a flute-based melody as its motif. The flute is actually one of the key themes in this game. A variety of other elements and themes are hidden in the trailer, and we'll be revealing the details that's worded weird. And we'll be revealing the details a bit at a time going forward. Xenoblade 3 is a new adventure bringing together worlds of Xenoblade 1 and 2 to take players into the future. While there is still some time left before the release of the game, I hope you'll look forward to it.
You know Matsuda loves his flutes. Like, he's good at it.
So Mariam Abu Nasir is also... Okay, so for those of you who want to know, what he just said there was pretty big as far as the music goes. So, Xenoblade 2 was Yasunori Mitsuda, Manami Kyoto, and Ace, which is Tamori Kudo and Chico. Kenji Hiramatsu also was in Xenoblade 2. Mariam Abu Nasir is someone who's been working with Mitsuda for many years. She's written many of her own songs and stuff, for a lot of it for Another Eden. This is Mariam Abu Nasir. This is what her work is capable of. Mugetani's a mech designer.
Ooh, that's good. We want that mech gameplay. I mean, if we don't get it, I mean, still not gonna be upset, but you know, I would kind of hope they would like it.
Yeah, Xenoblade 3. About to be depressing as fuck. And this lines up a lot, and I mean a lot, with what Mitsuda was saying about the songs he was composing last year. He called it dark, sad, but hopeful. I'm like, there's even... Okay, so in this game, I can now officially say this without hiding it. There's a key song in the game where two singers from Anuna are doing a dueling duet. It's a vocal song with two different vocal singers who are doing not a but a versus-style duet. And now I know what that was all about.
So you've been red taped about that for a while now, haven't you?
Well, they wouldn't. I mean, and I didn't know what it was for necessarily. It's just the pieces kept lining up, and we never had confirmation.
Just the knot to tie everything together.
Yeah. Where did I get the screenshots from? From one of my mods. I think is Crownless King a mod? If he's not a mod, he's not.
He's a mod.
Yeah.
He can post them in the chat.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
good. Yeah, good catch on that. Like, it looks like Bridget merged into.
So Choco's doing art as well. I guess Choco and wow, you got the two horniest artists back.
Shut up. They're fine. The characters don't look like Pirates design. Be happy.
Look, we've always said.
Wow, Al lied about it.
But okay, what we said though, we don't care if they're hoarding or not. Just spread the love.